Jack lit the paper on fire and threw it in the trash can, then tipped it over. He was trying to get the attention of the people across the street before the killer found him. He waved frantically for them to call the police. But just then, the killer smelled the smoke. The killer grabbed a fire extinguisher and ran toward Jack's room. Jack heard the heavy footsteps getting closer. He was about to run out when he crashed right into the killer. The killer didn't even look at him. He rushed straight into the room, put out the fire in seconds, and signaled to the people outside that everything was fine. Jack's rescue plan was ruined. Jack ran into the server room. His hands were shaking as he upgraded his own key card access and disabled everyone else's cards. Before he could finish, the killer found him. Jack moved fast and barely dodged the attack. Now that all the other key cards were disabled, the killer couldn't move freely through the building. Jack turned off all the lights, used his only working card, circled around the killer from the other side, and ran into the boss's office. He was trying to explain everything when the door rattled. The killer stormed in, shot the woman in the room without hesitation, then pointed his gun at the boss and demanded to know if he had seen Jack. While the killer was distracted, Jack slipped out quietly. Jack thought the boss would be next, but the killer told him, "Do not leave this office," and walked away. When Jack returned, he saw the dead woman. She was his client, the key witness in a major case. The killer had come to silence her. But if the job was done, why was the killer still here? Jack and the boss heard noises and followed them quietly. They found the killer trying to break into the fire room. He wasn't going to get in. It was reinforced steel and bulletproof glass. Afraid the killer would see them, they went back to the office area. Suddenly, a phone rang. Jack grabbed it quickly, but when he saw the caller ID, his heart almost stopped. It was his own number. "Oh no," Jack whispered. The killer started shooting wildly. Jack grabbed the boss and they ran. They circled through the office, sprinted to the file room, and dove inside just as the killer arrived. Finally, they were safe. Jack took off his tie and used it to stop the boss's bleeding. Then he went to the door and shouted taunts at the killer to distract him. Jack picked up the killer's phone to call the police, but it was locked with a password. "You should really protect your phone," he muttered. Then Jack saw his own phone in the killer's hand. The killer had already texted Jack's girlfriend, telling her Jack had a surprise and to come to the office. Please comment next and follow me for more recaps.